Okay, so here we are. Welcome to part 3 of our Discord introduction and how to make the Discord system work for you. Today I'm being joined today with Oggy. He's currently here with me in the Discord channel. Of course, we'll bring that up in a second. Say hello, Oggy.
Hello, Augie.
There he is. Okay, so we've got our audio working as well. So let's switch over to our Discord. Discord, there we go. Bring that up. Make me small on screen, and here we have. Okay, so back to where we were. We've got all our channels here. You've got your about channel with the about information, all the text channels down the side here. This is where you can put in, relevant information or interact with anything you see. And we have our voice channels. The first channel here, this is just where we generally hang out when we're not streaming. The reason we have the two separate channels is we do have our music bot which can be used to play music, or if we're streaming video and so on and so forth, we could be in that general chat lobby. It's like the main lounge room of our server. The on-air streaming is like a little recording room. We disable certain functions to the fact that we don't get copyright strikes and things like that. So you got to do that thing for YouTube. So we get a specific channel for that. It also means the fact that if you're clicking in that channel, you're pretty much agreeing the fact that you're going to be on air because we are recording something. Moving to of course, the third channel there, the away from keyboard, when you move into this channel here, it just basically mutes you. You can also mute yourself down here by clicking the headphone button. When you click on the headphone button like that, that will mute you in that channel. Of course, you can still hear me because I'm still recording, but this is the mute button when you sort of want to walk away for a few minutes, or you want to do something, or somebody's talking and you don't want to sort of be heard or interact. Alternatively, when you're in that channel, if you've got some problems feeding back with the system, like you haven't set up your speakers properly, or you're not on or you've got a sort of feedback loop going and you still want to hear what we're talking about, this mute button down here, this will turn your microphone off, so the fact that we can't hear what's going on at your side, but you can still hear us. Okay, now when you're coming into the stream, you probably want to know what we're doing. So in all respect, clicking on here, this will give you the streaming channels. This is what we're interacting with. Now currently I'm not sharing my screen, but if I do share my screen 1 there, go live, you'll see what I'm looking at on that particular screen. So normally we don't have the Discord screen up there. That'll be off to the side here, and I might be sort of displaying something here on a window somewhere. We might be talking about my Discord channel, or my Twitch channel. We might be talking about that. This is what we're sharing currently, and you can see what we're sharing from when you're clicking on the live streaming. So from here we have 3 people in the channel. Now I can turn my camera on by clicking on this turn camera on. This will now bring my camera into view. Oggy, of course, has got the ability to do that as well. Oggy, you want to share your camera?
I can do that, I suppose. Let's see if Let's see if it's going to work today.
See if it's going to work today. We never know. It's scary. Let's hope he's got some clothes on. There we go. So there's Oggy. Hey Oggy, how you doing? Okay, so when the stream is running, this is exactly what we were doing. So you'll be here on the on-air streaming. You'll be able to see anybody that's sharing their cameras. We generally won't be displaying that on screen for you when we're doing the live stream, but this is giving an example. But as I said, if we're sharing information like page information, because there's a 20 to 30 second delay in the live stream, you'll get if you're clicking on here into this into the voice channel and watching what's going on in the voice channel, you'll be able to see and click on whatever we're sharing. Now again, so if I wanted to watch if Oggy was to share something, you're playing a game right now, aren't you?
No, I would never be doing that.
No, you'd never be doing that. Anyway, share that game you're playing so we can give an example of how that part of it works. So if we want to sort of get a focus on what Oggy's doing, there we go. I can now watch that stream of Oggy. As you can sort of see, it puts these little windows of the side, and I can see directly what Oggy's doing there on his screen. Same works if I'm sharing my screen. You can click on my screen and find out what I'm doing as well. So of course that would be that screen there, and of course because I'm sharing the Discord screen, it goes off into an infinite loop down the bottom. But yeah, so there's Oggy's screen. I can swap between the two of them so to see what we're looking at. These are sort of the advanced features I didn't really want to do in the second video, but it gives you an idea of the flexibility of this particular program. You've also got up here, you've got the two different formats. You've got a grid format, so you can see all the cameras and you can see the screen sharing. Now, there's another. If Oggy turns his camera off and I turn my camera off, which is down here, so turn the video off, and Oggy's going to turn his off.
Being chased. Just a second.
Oh, he's being chased. Okay. We don't want him dying. Come on, come on.
I do it way too often as it is.
Where are you? In the middle of a dark forest.
Just about to the base. Oops, I missed it.
You missed the base.
Overshot it.
Overshot the base.
Here's the guy chasing me.
You've got no stamina. Okay. Yeah, just turn your camera off there so I'll just show the next feature as well. Okay, so when people aren't sharing their cameras, this is what it looks like normally. There is an option up here in the camera function. You can turn off show non-video participants. That'll then reduce it just down to the screen sharing, or if I'm sharing my screen, sharing my video, I will show up there, but Oggy doesn't show up. So you've got a little bit of flexibility with the way it is. So yeah, you've got your screen layout, you've got your grid layout. These are the options that are available to you when you're actually watching the stream. So you don't actually have to watch the YouTube video. The only reason why you'd be watching the YouTube video is to actually watch the what they call the text chat, to see what everybody else is talking about in channel, because that's something you won't see from Discord. You'll actually have to have that popped out somewhere so you can read what the comments are. If you've only got one screen, that can make it a bit difficult, but yeah, it's, you know, like I've got 3 screens. I can have my text one side, I can have different things being shared everywhere else. But yeah, popping out that text chat so you can join in and see what other people are talking about, or you can just basically you hear chatting with us. So it if you want to participate with the rest of the community chatting on the text channel, you'll have to work a way around that. But I said the easiest way there is just to you can pop. I can't do that directly right now, but well, I suppose I can if I just put the pause here on the video. Let me get a text chat from somewhere. Okay, so I found a channel that's streaming right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to partially bring that up. Now this is somebody else's YouTube channel. I'm not going to worry about who's there. They're just random people in a chat. One of the things people don't know to do when they're on screen is how to actually pop out this this scrolling chat. On the right hand side you've got these little 3 buttons here. You can click on pop out that chat. I can now minimize that screen and I can just have the chat. And if you're watching from Discord and you want to see what people are chatting about, you can just resize that thing. You can put it over here if you want. You can put it over here, just so the fact that you're still participating in the actual video. You can see people chatting on the side here, and that's giving you sort of, you know, what people are talking about, so you can interact with them as well. I'm recording everything, but if you're sharing your screen and you've got the pop-out chat like that, I probably won't be sharing your screen in the actual live stream video. Don't worry about that. That's just some of the more technical things. But yeah, this is where you can basically interact and sort of type in here, type hello into the chat box and continue on that way. But as I said, this is somebody else's stream. I'm not going to do that. That was just giving you the example. Anyway, so as I said, it comes to when you're doing the more advanced functions in the on-air streaming, this is what we've got. Everything's sort of basically at your fingertips. You can hear everything that's going on, and we can see what Oggie's doing, and he's probably just dying a lot. Is that right?
I'm trying to make a bronze buckler.
A bronze buckler, okay, fair enough. Anyway, so we're not going to do much more on that. That was just giving you basically the tips and tricks when you're coming to join in. Sharing information, again, in these text channels. If you want to share links, you want to sort of ask some questions. Normally I'm not watching the text channels when we're live streaming, so putting information there is not helpful. If you want to ask me something directly from within Discord, you can go in here and you can select me from the friends list if I'm on your friend, or if you're back in the channel here, you can right click and then you can then, if I'll use Oggie's example, if I want to ask Oggie something directly, I can right click that and I can do a message directed to Oggie. That'll take me straight to him, and then I can sort of say, hi Oggie. I can ask him a question. Right, this is not going to be on the stream, but it allows you to talk one-on-one with people in the Discord channel. Yeah, I can see Oggie's now typing in a message back to me, so that he's just, although he's in the stream and he's in the video, this is obviously a private message between the two of us. This is the sort of flexibility we got with the Discord program. So this is one of the reasons why gamers like it, because we have so much control of the content and so much control of what we really want to do. Outside that, it's not that difficult when you start to think about it, once you get used to it. And again, I suppose our biggest problem with people joining Discord, it's new and people don't like to feel as if they're out of their depth. This is one of the things that that's one of their things that they're afraid of. What can we say about that? Well, we can't say much about it. The whole idea is just you never learn unless, of course, you try. I think we've got enough information here for you to understand and feel comfortable about joining the stream. And as you get used to it, I'm here to help. Oggie's here to help. Other people there.
I'm here to confuse.
Oggie's here to confuse. It doesn't matter. We'll do our best to get you up and running, but when we're doing a live stream, I won't have the flexibility to take you through any steps of how to do something when we're live streaming, because of the fact that we've got an audience. The best time to ask those questions is when we're not streaming, and we've just got a bit more time where we can do one-on-one tutorial introduction, how to do this, how to do that. I can go through the whole lot of how Discord runs and works if you really want to go to that depth. But as I said, most people are just coming to join in and come in, say hello, have a chat. And as you said, this is a Tuesday morning. We're not normally streaming. I'm doing a recording here so that we can get this video out. But right now, I'm going to obviously finish up the recording process and jump into that game and play that game with Oggie. So we're here. I'm here whenever I'm around and I'm free, and I'm at home. I've got my headphones on. I'm generally plugged into the chat lobby here. So let's move back down there, and I'm going to turn the participants off. So there's nobody sharing their screen right now. So when we're normally running, this is what you will see. You can sort of see who's in the channel. you can interact and play the game, join in with us, whatever we're doing, ask questions. Feel free to be part of the community. The more people we have here hanging out on a daily basis, the bigger the community grows. We have got a number of people from different time zones around the world. It's totally open to you. This is just not my server. Okay, I run the server. Oggie's an administrator of the server. He has a certain amount of flexibility to help people out and moderate and things like that. We've got certain functions in the system. This Dino bot will help us moderate the server as well. This is all part of the way we run a server to keep it, generally accessible for everybody. Outside that, you're free to come in anytime you want, interact with anybody here. Even if I'm not here, you can hang out in the chat lobby if you're sitting at home and doing nothing. Somebody else might come along to see John Smith there, or Mr. Mitch is hanging out in the chat lobby. I'm going to talk to Mr. Mitch in Warren's server. That's what we do here. It's just not me, as I tend to be here most of the time. But if I'm not around and somebody else is in there, drop in and say hello. The whole idea is this is like a hangout place where you can just hang out and be yourself and do whatever you want to do. It's being unmoderated by or unfiltered by Facebook and Google. It's off their airwaves. We can do what we want. You want to share a movie? Just share your screen. Share a screen. Let's go back to that quickly. Sharing a screen. You've got a number of different options here. You can share by application. As you can see, I've got my video. That's a browser window open on my desktop. We've got that window there. My Twitch channel on is being shown there on that thing. That's an application. I've got Streamlabs, which is what I'm recording on. We've got the Discord. I can share that application, or I can click on this button here that says to share a screen. I've got 3 screens on my computer. Oggie has, I think, 4. Is that right?
Just 3.
Just 3, okay. Some people have 4. I think there's a Mr. Clark from Tasmania. I think he currently runs 4 screens. It just gets more and more confusing. But yes, so sharing the screen will cut out any video feed cut out any audio feed. If you're sharing the application, then it will also include audio into that particular screen sharing feed. I don't want to complicate this too much. We can go into this with more depth if you're going to be sharing your screen, but that just gives you the basic idea. As I said, sharing your video camera is a quick click down here, turning that off again. Sharing your screen, clicking on there. What screen do I want to share? I'm going to share that screen there, or I'm going to share that screen there, that application there. Right, I can go live with that. Then again, so I'm sharing that application. You can see it directly. You can make this thing go full screen. Right, so it's now full screen. Or you can even pop out that and make that full screen like that as well. So that's a complete pop out that you can drag out outside of the Discord process altogether. Anyway, that should be enough to confuse you, but it's not there meant to confuse. It's meant to make it easy. Anyway, I will finish up the video here, and hopefully we'll see you joining us on Discord on a Saturday morning. Peace out and bye for now.